What did Roman philosophers think about freedom and liberty? Have you ever wondered how ancient thinkers viewed the concepts of freedom and liberty? In ancient Rome, philosophers had some fascinating ideas about these topics. Their thoughts were shaped by schools of thought like Stoicism and Epicureanism, which influenced their understanding of virtue, reason, and the individual's role in society. For many Roman philosophers, true freedom was not just about doing whatever one wanted. They believed it was closely linked to living a virtuous and rational life. The Stoics, who were quite influential, taught that real freedom comes from mastering oneself through reason and self-control. They argued that external factors like wealth or political status do not define true liberty. Instead, they saw freedom as an internal state achieved by aligning one's will with the natural order of the universe. This meant accepting one's fate and fulfilling social and civic duties without complaint, thus exercising moral autonomy even under societal constraints. Prominent Stoic thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius emphasized that freedom involves overcoming irrational desires and passions that can enslave the mind. By cultivating wisdom and virtue, individuals could free themselves from emotional turmoil and external dependencies. This inner freedom was considered more valuable than any political liberty and was accessible to everyone, regardless of their social rank. On the other hand, Epicureanism offered a different perspective on freedom. Epicureans believed that liberty was about seeking pleasure, understood as the absence of pain and disturbance. They focused on freeing oneself from fear, particularly the fear of gods and death, as well as unnecessary desires. Epicureans advocated for a simple life centered on tranquility and personal happiness. Although they were less focused on civic duty than the Stoics, they also valued reason as a means to achieve freedom from anxiety and pain. In the context of Roman law and governance, these philosophical views on freedom were intertwined with the realities of Roman society. The Roman Republic and later the Empire had complex social hierarchies and legal structures that limited political freedom for many. Roman philosophers often reconciled this by emphasizing that true liberty was not merely about political independence. Instead, it was about the capacity to live virtuously within whatever role one occupied. This perspective supported the Roman ideal of disciplined citizenship and acceptance of one's place in society. In essence, Roman philosophers viewed freedom and liberty primarily as moral and intellectual conditions rather than just political rights. They believed that freedom was the power to govern oneself through reason and virtue, to accept fate, and to live harmoniously with nature and society. This internal freedom was seen as the highest good and the foundation for a well-ordered life in ancient Rome.